Today we're enjoying grouse on toast with wild mushrooms. Very simple lunch or supper dish, very tasty. I think a lot of people would be a little bit afraid of grouse, and people are afraid of getting it wrong. For us, simple rule is if you can pull the leg away from the bird, then it's cooked. It's very important you've got good quality bird, so nice smooth skin where it's not been shot in the breast. It's got a nice tender breastbone here. The feet are still soft and pliable. That means it's this year's bird, and it'll be nice and tender. And I'm just going to snip his feet off. Just on a moderate heat, we get some butter melted. This to get the bird nicely coloured, nicely browned. We'll put the grouse in, just season it over the pan. And I'm just going to spoon some of this butter over the bird. This butter is really dark brown. That's just for getting the colour on the bird. See, it's got really beautiful colour. We're going to give it another minute on each side, and then we're just going to rest it in the pan. It's as important to rest as it is to cook the bird. So it's not tight and overcooked. I'm going to leave that to rest for 8–10 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm going to crush a clove of garlic. Just going to warm that up with the butter first. Just get the flavour of the garlic in, and then we'll whip it out. We'll take the garlic out. I'm going to put some shallots in. So you can see the shallots are just doing their thing. So we've got some girolles here. We can break them if they're too big. Let them soften down a little bit. So then all we really have left to do is to put in the red wine sauce. So that's going to go in at the end, just something to give it a little bit of meatiness. We just put a little bit of chopped parsley so the gravy can go in. It's just lovely and rich. So we're just going to pull these legs off. See, that's still really moist, lots of juice there. A leg each. For me, this is just perfect in terms of how pink it is. Lovely, upstairs beneath. My favourite game memory is probably this, cooked down on the River Helford, on a creek, camping. So roasting the birds on a fire, toasting the bread, frying off wild mushrooms in a pan, and having it literally by the river. I think definitely it's the best time of the year. As the summer hits its peak, everything's warm and feels plentiful. You've got lots of fruits still around, you've still got the soft fruits, you've got the game, you've got all the mushrooms coming through. It's just a good time of plenty. It's so beautiful. It's just so beautiful.